The Sharks, they were my pick at the start of the season, 2 from 2. A very good away win against the Cheetahs in Bloemfontein, a huge win against the Stormers in Durban, a very necessary win for them. Humid conditions, it was never going to be a pretty match. 12-6, Pat Lambie very good again, Frans Steyn very good, Paul Jordan, he's the comer at 13 in South Africa, and I thought Marcel could see a good win for the Sharks. John Plumtree told me, important to start the tournament well, to end the tournament well. They started well. They started with a win against their closest rivals in South Africa, the Stormers. A huge win for the Sharks. Well done, John Plumtree and the boys. The same reservations I've had every year about the Stormers, they continue. Too defensively orientated, attack very limited, and I don't believe they've shown faith in Elton Jantjies. He struggled in that first game. I think it had a lot to do with the death of his father. I thought he played well in Durban. They yanked him after 52 minutes. The forwards, a lot better. The attack's still not there. I don't think they've got the midfield right. They are missing Jean de Jong. The back three still not right. Defensively, always a difficult team to beat the Stormers, but not unbeatable, which explains why they haven't won this tournament yet. No train smash, but they've lost the first two games, both away, in Pretoria against the Bulls and in Durban against the Sharks. Now come the home games against the champion Chiefs. They can't afford to drop home games, and they can't afford to lose too many more on the road. The Cheetahs, they flattered to deceive. The people's team, we love them. We're always willing them to succeed. They were blown away in Hamilton. Johan Goosen, I want him to be the Springbok fly. I think he is potentially the best. Too inconsistent in his game at the moment, especially his goal kicking. No such grace for Elton Jantjies. When he misses, we'll go, ooh, he's not good enough. When Johan Goosen misses, we tend to forget it. 3 misses in the first half against the Chiefs. Not good enough from Johan Goosen. Johan Sadi, 2 years ago, I thought he would be the man. At 12 or at 13 for South Africa, defensively very poor against the Chiefs. A lot to work on in his game. Adrian Strauss, inspirational as always. The Cheetahs, limited. It's going to be their problem. I go back to what I said at the start of the year. If we're going to accommodate the Kings, it should have been the Lions and the Cheetahs together as the Cats. At least they played in 2 semi-finals. The Cheetahs on their own, they're never going to see a semi-final. And my beloved Bully Boys, 2 from 2 at Loftus. They shouldn't have won against the Force. They were fortunate. They got the 5 league points. It's in the record books, but a poor performance. The pack, something missing. Hopefully they underestimated the Force, and that's the reason. I think they're going to struggle on tour. Be surprised if they get more than 2 wins. Wouldn't be surprised if they come back winless. I don't think their pack's as good as it's been in the past. Morné Steyn at Loftus offers something on attack. Played bloody well against the Force, but he needs that pack to be going forward. Jan Serfontein, they need to play that kid. He's something special. The backline at the moment, too lateral. They're going to miss Bjorn Basson on the wing, especially his aerial skills. But play Serfontein, because at the moment, there's no go forward of that Bulls backline. The pack, when they do win the ball, it's just phase to phase, side to side, lateral, 20 phases doing nothing. Jan Serfontein, he'll be the key to the attack. But for the Bully Boys, I think it's going to be a longer season than most think. And my second favourite team, the Kings. Magnificent win against the Force. Put into context at how the Bulls struggled to beat the Force in Pretoria. You're not going to get that kind of emotion when they play against the Sharks. It was an historic occasion. The Sharks, just in terms of quality of player, they should win comfortably in Port Elizabeth. Don't expect much from the Kings. But look for individual performances. Luke Watson will be back and he will be inspirational. He'll be impressive. Sergio Peterson, the local hero. He may box an intercept or 2, but he's only 18. Let's not forget that. A schoolboy last year at Grey High. It's going to be the Sharks to win comfortably. Between the Cheetahs and the Kings, they'll be propping up the table. The Bulls, they'll be kind of 7th, 8th at the moment. The Stormers, I've got them in the top 6, not necessarily a top 4. Still got the Sharks to win the South African Conference after week 2 and got them to win the tournament. It's still early days. This is a marathon of a tournament. It's not a sprint. But in those early days, the Blues, Sir John Kerwin, Sir Graham Henry, and Mickey Byrne, a good mate of South Africans. He was with the Springboks as the aerial kicking coach, a former Aussie rules man, and he's been with the All Blacks for the last decade. Fantastic start to the tournament. I thought they were good against the Canes, but outstanding against the Crusaders. 5 tries to 5 penalties. They're the team that really you want to watch at the moment. They play such great football. The Brumbies, a very good side under Jake White at the moment. They play good stuff. And then the Chiefs, champion Chiefs, excellent in the first round and excellent in demolishing the Cheetahs.